Kitties are great, and so are dogs, right? Especially if they're your family member, you may be trying to feed them human food. But a local vet has some important reminders for you.
Hey, I'm at MPC Veterinarian Care and I'm hanging out with Dr. Pinney, who's a veterinarian, and the holidays are here. We have a lot of pets who are meeting family members for the first time. There's a lot of different food and things happening, so you're gonna give us some tips to make sure that our pets are safe and also our guests are safe as well. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about foods that pets should stay away from on the Thanksgiving table, Christmas table, what have you.
Yeah, obviously, it's a pretty extensive list. Probably one of the biggest one would be like ham and pork products. A lot of them are higher in fat and can lead to some serious vomiting and diarrhea, and even potentially be hospitalized if it gets
Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, that makes me so sad because I love to throw little pieces of meat under the table, and kids too. Like if you have young ones and the dogs are around, I feel like that's super common. Yeah. But what are some substitutions that we could give our pets?
Yeah, so I mean, technically a little piece of ham or something like that's okay.
Yeah.
Usually it's larger portions if they jump up on the table and eat the whole plate. Certainly, vegetables, carrots, broccoli, peas, green beans, if your dogs will eat them.
Right. I know, my dog, he looked at this piece of broccoli I had one time and said no. He wouldn't do it, but with green beans, and then he loves little baby carrots. Can you tell me a little bit about the benefits of these by any chance?
Yeah, I mean, same thing with people. Vegetables have a lot of nutrients that are beneficial for dogs and cats as well. You do have to be careful, like with the sweet potatoes, I'd make sure those are cooked.
Okay.
Make sure you peel the skin off too. Regular potatoes would be okay as well. Just again, peel that skin off.
And make sure that it's cooked. That's so interesting. And then green beans and things like this. Have you ever frozen them or done fun things with them? What can we do?
Yeah, freezing them would be a good idea. A lot of times it helps them last a little longer. But same thing with any of these human foods. Moderation is definitely the key. You don't want to totally overdo it.
For guests who are coming over, so I have a really big family, and they never come over just one at a time. It's always in waves, and it feels like the door's opening, there's traffic, there's noise, there's a lot, and I feel like my dogs react because they get super excited. What are some tips you can give us to kind of calm down our pets as guests come in?
Yeah, so one of the first things I'd tell owners is maybe take your dog for a long walk before everybody gets there, if you can. Try to burn some of that energy. Certainly keeping them in a quiet room while everybody's getting there. Even putting a note at the front door, having guests knock first, or not ringing the doorbell, just getting them all worked up. Those are all some things you can do.
What are these?
Yeah, so these are some of those things, if you want to keep your pet in a room while everybody's getting there, just some chew toys that a lot of times can occupy, especially a dog, for quite some time.
Yeah.
These are nice. You can stuff them with peanut butter or cheese and freeze it, and that can take them a good while to finish that.
Yes, I love that. And that's so good too, because I always feel bad leaving my dogs in a room, even if it's just for a little bit of time, because they feel like they get bored.
Yeah.
So this is something that can occupy them and kind of also like a brain game.
Yep. And every pet's different, so sometimes you gotta do trial and error and see what your pet likes.
And if people want more information or they want to come visit you, how should they get in touch?
Yeah, so probably our website's the easiest way, at mpcvetcare.com, and we also have some social media and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Dr. Pinney, thanks so much for having us out. This is great.
You.